Intro. This piece isn't really about tools. It might be about an attitude of not running away. A craftsman learns tools in silence. The world asks, why are you still using that? Why not grab something faster, something shinier? But the craftsman doesn't answer. Instead, the same hands lift the same weight again today. A craftsman does not blame the tools. Is this saying really true? Part 1. Tools have no words. Tools have no words. They don't offer excuses. They don't give comfort. They simply return truth in proportion to how much you use them. At first, the hands doubt the tool. This doesn't fit me. This is old. This is slower than what others have. But as time passes, doubt transforms into questions. Where can I release the tension? When can I stop? At what moment can I wait? The tool doesn't answer those questions. The answer always emerges from the user's hands. Tools don't change. A hammer from 10 years ago is still a hammer today. What changes is the person. When you first grip a hammer, tension fills your hand. The nail goes in crooked. After 1,000 times, your hand relaxes. The nail goes in straight. Same hammer. Different result. The tool didn't get smarter. The person learned to understand the tool. Question. Are you changing your tools right now? Or are you learning your tools? Part 2. Accumulation is a matter of direction. Two people exist. One person searches for better tools. Keeps changing them. One person uses the same tool. 10 years, 20 years. The person seeking new tools keeps circling near the starting point. There's a lot of excitement, but the silence is brief. The person holding the same tool speaks less. Instead, depth appears in the results. The first person remains a beginner. Because every time they grab a new tool, they have to start learning again. The second person gradually becomes a craftsman. Because they've had countless conversations with the same tool. Accumulation isn't a matter of speed. It's a matter of direction. There are many fast paths, but few paths you can walk for a long time. Starting fresh breaks the accumulation. Continuing builds the accumulation. Question. Which direction are you choosing? Part 3. You change before the results do. What happens when you use the same tool for a long time? You change before the results do. The breath that was hurried becomes quiet. The eyes that were anxious become precise. This change isn't technique. It's personality. It's attitude. It's the way you approach life. A carpenter's hands adapt to the plane. A painter's eyes adapt to the lines of the brush. A writer's thoughts adapt to the rhythm of the keyboard. This isn't adaptation. It's integration. You and the tool become one. When you stay with a tool for a long time, at some point the boundary disappears. The moment when you can't distinguish whether you're using the tool or the tool is guiding you. At that moment, work becomes not labor but a language that reveals yourself. So a craftsman doesn't blame the tools. Not because the tools are perfect. Because they've seen their own imperfections honestly through the tool. It's okay not to be fast. It's okay not to be anxious. Question. How is your tool changing you? Conclusion. It's not that tools get smarter. People who use the same tool for a long time get smarter. Rather than looking for better tools, I chose to go far with the same tool. First reversal. A craftsman does not blame the tools. The real meaning of that saying is this. Someone who already knows how to talk with the tool doesn't need excuses. Second reversal. Old tools aren't something to be ashamed of. Inside them is the grammar that time has left behind. Scratches aren't failures. They're records of persistence. Third reversal. Picking up the same tool again today. That's a declaration that you won't deny yesterday's self. And a promise that you won't run away from tomorrow's self. Because accumulation isn't about speed, it's about continuation. Final question. The tool you're holding right now, what kind of person is it slowly turning you into? If that change is slow, you're going well. Because being slow means you haven't left yet. This piece isn't really about tools. It might be about an attitude of not running away. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like.